So donks are definitely the hottest shoe in streetwear right now, and it's not looking like it's gonna slow down anytime soon. So I figured we go ahead and go see what all this action's about. So I put together 4 different influencers with 4 different styles to see why the donks are dominating the market. So I got everyone to style 2 different fits to show off their range, and also for everyone to, maybe get some inspiration and hop on the hype train while the donks are still going at full speed. But before we get into the fire and the flames, I just want to thank the sponsor of this video, Shop Tagger, for making this soon-to-be series possible, and also for making fits possible in general around the world. Shop Tagger is the best way to save money online shopping. So when you sign up and install the browser extension, you'll get this blue boy right here that hangs out whenever you go online shopping. And when you see an item you like, all you gotta do is click it, bam, you'll get this drop-down menu to save the item. You can save it in a specific size. And since you're saving it for later, you can let Shop Tagger know when you want them to notify you on what price drop. I just usually click at any price change, any port in a storm, but they will notify you via email or push notification on your phone when you install the app. And also my favorite feature, the list feature, which is how I build my fits before I even spend any money, man. So just pick a specific list depending on the aesthetic that you might be interested in, and bam, you're good to go. You get a visual, kind of acts like a mood board, so you know what you're doing. I have a lot of them, as I have commitment issues, just like you probably. Also, Shop Tagger will search the web for coupons on checkout just by letting it right here. Bam, it does its thing. This is what I mean by saving money for no reason. Like, I wouldn't have known about this coupon code if it wasn't for Shop Tagger, but this feature is only available on the computer for now. There's also this cashback feature where you just hit this button on a partner site and bam, you're good to go to just shop as usual, and then you'll get cash back in the future. It's free money. All you gotta do is sign up with my link in the description, install the browser extension. I use Chrome because it's the best one. That's it, and bam, you're good to go. You go shop wherever you want, and on mobile, it's just on the App Store, Shop Tagger, and then you're all set to go. So go get Shop Tagger now. The link is in the description. It's free. I promise it will save you money and help your style. So now we're just gonna go ahead and get on to the first round of fits. Yeah. So I'll go first to set the floor on how good these fits will be, and I'll kind of be the warm-up set before the heavy stuff. The first fit I'm styling are these green dunks from 2003 that I got on Grail. They kind of remind me of the green M&M. And she's so bad, I just had to do it. Pants are these paint splatter vintage Levi's that I got from Grail for $29. Such a steal, and they fit great. And when I spill food on them, you won't even know, and I don't care. Sweater is this vintage crew neck I also got from Grail for like $35, I think. Just keeping the faded and aged vibes going onto this main piece right here, which is this custom patchwork coat I got from this guy on Grail again. And when I bought it, I didn't know, but he makes it himself. Look at the screenshot, I love stuff like that. But yeah, secrets out. All the pieces in this fit are a result of Grailed before bed, or also just small independent brands that I love. No big names here, guys. No mass-produced brands over here, except for these dunks, of course, but they're from 2003, and I feel like the statute of limitations is passed. So the beanie is this black fisherman's beanie I got for like $10. I don't even remember where. The bag is from Orbit Gear. Got this one during one of my techwear phases from back in the day, but the silhouette and the details kind of roll with that wabi-sabi vibe I'm going for here anyways. The rings are from my girl Alex Skeffington, as always, and the dance moves are all me. You can't find that on Grailed. Inspiration for this one was that wabi-sabi and also just Tokyo street fashion. I kind of just love these random photographs of people in the streets of Harajuku. I don't know if they're running errands or whatever, but I want to grab that vibe for myself. And the dunks are all beat up and aged, being from 2003. It was a rough time back then, so I wanted to mix that aged look with the now mainstream contemporary silhouette that they are. Something I'd wear on my day out, maybe a date or a Trader Joe's. Those lines are so long now that you just have so much time for people to see your fit. So I feel the formality can go anywhere here, and that's what I love about it. It's definitely a bit out there, but if we're not having fun, then why are we even here? And so for my next one, I have a more chill and realistic fit. This is something I just casually throw on in the morning on autopilot mode, like I'm late for school and my mom's yelling at me, and now I have no time and I gotta decide if I want to brush my teeth or pee. Also, I have to clean my apartment, so the concept for the B-roll, it is what it is. In this, I'm styling the ambush dunks, which are fairly neutral with a little bit of spicy, the swoosh, the details. But for the most part, it's pretty simple. Kind of the vibe of this fit anyways. The trousers are from Grailed. They sit well with the high top silhouette. That's why I love them. I also don't know the brand, but they're neutral with a little bit of spicy with this kind of deconstructed look. Just this cheap vintage New York Rangers tee as a top, Neutral with a little bit of spicy. Come on, read the shirt. And for the hat, I was like, you know what? why not? $10 Budweiser trucker hat from 7-Eleven in North Park, San Diego, and then I went ahead and burned off the logo because no free clout. Neutral with a little bit of spicy. Rick Owens lambskin cross body bag. Neutral with a, you already know, I've said it 4 times already. I keep that motherfucking thing on me. And yeah, it's just a fit that anyone can recreate, really. And I think the vintage style cues of the Dunks really bring everything together here. I won't lie, when I was making this fit, I looked in the mirror and I realized I'm dressed like the girly Skate Moss, the homegirl. And right there, I knew I had to do it. In this moment, I realized I lived in a pre-war building on the 7th floor and that I have neighbors. And so, yeah, but hey, man, if you're inspired, you're inspired. I love how Skate Moss dresses and the vibes were there. So, yeah, I just wanted to showcase the style range that Dunks may have. Something that you could just while out with and also something that you could just throw on that's simple but also still kind of look good. So we're just going to move on to the next boy in the rotation of this video. I'm going to pass it to my old roommate, Jonathan Ty.
Hello there, my name is Johnny. These are my fits, nothing very special, but let's check them out. So this first outfit is with the Valentine's SB Dunk from 2014, simple red and white color blocking, and yes, I am going to be skating them. Sorry hypebeast, this will probably make you mad, but this is what I typically wear for a sesh, and this outfit is as simple as it gets and probably one of the most affordable in this video. Let's start with the pants I'm rocking. These are the Wrangler cargo pants that you can get for 20 bucks at Walmart or Amazon, I kid you not. This is in the dark slate gray wash. It's stretchy, perfect for skating, and has a relaxed fit that complements the chunkiness of the Dunks. The jacket I'm wearing is from Alpha Industries. It's just a simple bomber jacket to keep me warm on the way to the spot, so don't really worry about that. The hoodie though is from the official Breaking Bad store in Albuquerque. Go check it out, it's in Old Town. I'm a huge fan of Breaking Bad. I was born and raised in Albuquerque and worked at the laser tag building and even met the cast and crew. But anyways, I, like Christian and others, always recommend supporting local businesses. That can be in the form of gift shops, skate shops, museums, coffee shops, anything that's local to your city now more than ever needs the support. This hoodie was 30 bucks when the store first opened, but now it's a bit more. I got it in a more oversized fit for more comfort, and I like that the green complements the red on the Dunks, complementary colors of course, and that the black and gray pants lie in that grayscale color palette. That's always my go-to, especially because I know I'm gonna fall a lot. And for graphics, I always just say wear whatever you like, because if you genuinely do, then it should fit perfectly with your style because that's who you are. And then I just threw on a brown beanie that I got from Amazon for 8 bucks. So this whole fit minus the Dunks was 58 bucks. My second outfit incorporates the Sale SB Dunk Highs, nicknamed the Phillies Blunt because of the Phillies Blunt cigars. I style these in kind of an unconventional way because why not? So we're in a quote-unquote more tech wear outfit. I'm a big fan of just anything cyberpunk, yes, even the game. So let's start with the pants. These are the Nike ACG woven cargos. These don't have any coatings or finishes to make it waterproof. Tech wear isn't all about waterproofing, believe it or not. It's about functionality and aesthetics. So in this case, these pants have an articulating knee, an adjustable belt built into the pants, it's sweat wicking, and has a ton of pockets. So plenty of functionality right there. Perfect for hiking whenever I go back to my hometown. I got these for 100 bucks or so. They were 44% off on Nike, and they're still on sale as of recording this. On top, I've got Uniqlo Heat Tech layered, as well as the Heat Tech gloves to keep me warm. It actually works really well. I definitely recommend it. And it's layered underneath this utility jacket, which was the collaboration between Levi's and White Mountaineering. So, futuristic Japanese Americana, I can always get behind that because you don't really see that in the community. And I really like this jacket because it does look different. It has different patches of denim, all of nylon, and it's a really good looking jacket in general. I got it for half off as Levi's was having some sort of sale, so I got really lucky. Tech wear doesn't always have to be 2 months of rent for one jacket. It's buttoned halfway from the top, that way the jacket does flare out, it's easier to sit down, and it can show the gray Heat Tech shirt for some more contrast. Then the face mask and sling bag do come from a brand called Orbit Gear. You got a 3-access sling for more security, and can also be used as a tote bag for just any form of shopping, and it can replace a backpack as well. So most in the tech wear community will probably not like this fit, and I get it. A skate sneaker incorporated into this look? Change the shoes, man. But if you never step out of the box and try unconventional things, you stagnate. But anyways, those are my fits. Everyone else probably has a better fit than me. Thank you, Frugal, for having me on. Big shout out to Jacob and Sanj, big fan. And thank you, Frugal, for almost getting frostbite, helping me shoot. Really appreciate it, man. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Johnny, for hopping on. I'm not even gonna ask you next time. I'm gonna get your dog Ahsoka to be in it. She gotta wear 4 dogs though, so that's crazy because she got 4 feet. But next up, we got the homie Jacob Starr, all the way from the Pacific Northwest. They filmed Twilight in there. Are you Team Jacob? I don't know. We're about to find out.
And for the first sneaker, we have the 2003 Heineken Dunks. Now, this is an unofficial collaboration, although you can clearly see the inspiration with the recognizable Heineken red Starr logo on the back of the heel, the Kelly green paneling throughout, and then of course that beautiful side detail, that black felt swoosh. So going on to the outfit, I decided to investigate this word analogous that Christian used in his last video. I'm not quite sure if these different shades of green, I'm sure Frugal Aesthetic, the man, the myth, the legend himself, could let me know. And then of course with a little pop of red for that color matching. But for the pants, I went with an olive green thrifted pair of Carhartt cargo pants. They're a little bit baggier. I love the way they look with SBs. A little different shade of green for the Carhartt blanket line jacket, also thrifted, and the Marlboro hoodie, which matches the laces or the Red Star branding. Basically, this looks like I smoke cigarettes and drink beer because I got the Heineken Dunks and the Marlboro hoodie. One unique thing about this hoodie, by the way, is it is on a Russell Athletic blank. If you are familiar with vintage, that's kind of strange to see since most vintage Marlboro pieces are created on Marlboro tag. Moving on to the next fit, we have some of my favorite Dunks to release this last probably year or two, which are these Noter Dunks. This is in the Orwood colorway. You have little details of red hints throughout the shoe. And if you guys do watch the videos, you guys know my favorite color is that natural colorway, that creme de la creme, or as I call it, the bukkake colorway. You have what looks to be some sort of work patch that says Noter. So you have the little branding on the tongue on one of the sneakers. And then of course on the swoosh, you do have two hands being held, which is like the Noter logo. And they've done this on past Nike collaborations as well. I just like it because it makes me think of holding Christian's hand. Now,
Jacob keeps talking the talk and flirting with me, but he won't ever get his Dunks crease and fly to New York to prove his love. So until proven otherwise, this is all cap.
moving on with the pants, you have a pair of Acne Studios denim right here. They're like these kind of deconstructed patched denim. I think they look really good. I did decide to go with a lot of white, which I don't think most people would probably decide to pair because I mean, I'm starting to look like I just walked out of a mental institution, but I was the flyest motherfucker in that mental institution. I guarantee it. For the top, we have a Raf Simons jacket, and this is a Raf Simons denim jacket. You got some little pins right there to look really extra punk rock. Not really too punk rock, but I do love the way this denim jacket fits with these little chrome embellishments. Also underneath, I have a 9 Inch Nails tee, which also has a little bit of red hits. Not too much red, because I'm not doing too much color matching here. This is a little bit less like my mother dressing me and a little bit more like I was dressed by the nurse at the mental institution that I was submitted to. But the 9 Inch Nail shirt is also thrifted. That being said, I do love these Dunks, and here's a video of me trying to do a karate kick.
But if you thought he was far away from me, we got the last, but definitely not the least, the world champion, Sanjeev, guys, coming all the way from the UK. This man was one of the reasons I even got into fashion like that. So here's to coming full circle. Unfortunate for him, though, he's trusting me to do the voiceover for him. So I'm gonna try my best, but that's pretty much all I can give you. All right, so the first fit we got vintage Sanjeev, man. This guy's got the look down with no holes in his game. Also, caveat, I really don't know the exact detail of everything on his fit because I think I forgot to ask. I'm gonna try my best to dissect it. Off the bat, a lot of the main pieces from his fit are gonna be from his own collection, which is dropping on February 28th. So if you like anything he's wearing, you know where to go, man. Sanjeev.com. Okay, I forgot, sorry, no free clout, sorry, Sanjeev.com. Styling the Syracuse Dunks, which is a New York school. We got a little bit of the America on there, nice bright orange colorway to contrast the desaturated monochromatic nature of the rest of his fit. Paired, of course, with the Sanjeev Collection 2 flared jeans with that knee embroidery, man. The cut looks really good with a high top sneaker. This scarf detailing on the hip is also a Sanjeev original, nice contrast with the rest of the fit, while also paying a nod to the sneaks with that nice warm citrusy palette we got here. Now on the body, we got some layering done with the distressed tee under the also Sanjeev crop sweater. Nice play on the proportions here, as always. Classic Sanjeev jewelry run to keep things spicy, a solid pair of sunnies, and a beanie to top it off. Even though the sneakers were the pop of color, the textures and the tones and the details of everything else just kind of kept everything interesting without clashing the mix with the Dunks and the scarf. Nice. Next fit, we got more color, taking on a lighter palette. And he's also styling the ambush Dunks here as well, which is, we never planned this, but after this video, me and Sanjeev also held hands and kissed. So for this one, tucking the cargos into the shoes to show off the high cut silhouette, as opposed to the last fit where it covered it. Pretty sure those cargos are rawning, but I could be wrong also. Very smooth beige. Up top, we got a vintage varsity jacket in a faded, almost dusty green, layered over that new Sanjeev dusty lilac oversized hoodie and that cactus flea market hat. Also, peep this tritonal layering right here with the hat and then the main part of the hoodie and then the pocket. Sanjeev 3P go crazy, but definitely a palette embracing the impending spring season and a great way to paint around the neutral colorway of the dunks. Much love to my brother Sanjeev for hopping on the pilot. But yeah, these are the fits, guys. Big thank you to everyone for taking part in the pilot episode of this potential series. Go show some love. I'll leave everyone's info in the description below. Go ahead and let them keyboard sing in the comments below on who had your favorite fit, because they put their egos on the line for this video and you have to make them pay. Nah, say nice things, guys. Thank you to ShopTagger for sponsoring this video. They're my favorite app to online shop with. It's not even close. Go get them for free down below too. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram at ChristianVY and Twitter at JK_Wiling for the internet's worst takes. And actually comment also what you want to see on this series, because there's like literally, you could style anything. Crocs, Jordans, Crocs. I might do hoodies. Hoodies is a good one. But yeah, go ahead and comment what you want to see, because this is like the first time in a while that I've been like super hyped to do something. So I want to keep doing it. But yeah, thank you for watching.